gonna do this video here for you. Both of the things you have seen a part of the video before, the main part. It was the first video I put up recently, and you have heard all the song, but both are going to be longer. The song is Turn On by R.W. Smith, and it's a beautiful song by this man or woman, really gorgeous, and it's going to be longer because it's just going to be on a loop, and then the footage is going to be longer because it's just going to be longer. Well, because I'm trying to show you the full movement of the object, because some people might just think, oh, that's just a flash in the sky, or it's not an object, but this is an object that goes for a distance, you know. So now I do these presentations, I suppose you call them, or whatever, where I'm talking or whatever, is, you know, I do them just live, improvised, on the fly. I just like to keep it real because I feel a lot, you know, honesty has always been important to me anyway, but I feel that the presence, it's also the most important thing to them, in honesty, and even more important than positivity, which is also very important, you know. And lack of fear is another thing. You know, have some trust. You know, investigate. You know, I personally am on a journey into the unknown. That's my attitude. So, right, Turn On, R.W. Smith. Let's just go for it. Probably a little bit later or something. No, not. It comes up around about 54:13 from the middle bottom of the screen. 54:13. Here it comes. And then just look at the straight line trajectory here, and it seems to turn to the left. Like it does seem to take it, you know, it doesn't go in a straight line there, you know. So now before we go off on a journey, I'm going to take it back. Right, so look out for, I suppose, right, 54:13 is the first point, and then let's see where the turn comes. I don't even know if I timed that right. So yeah, it sort of turns here. 54:25. Yep, that's what happens. So 54:13 is your flash. 54:25 is the turn. Or is it? No, it's not the flash. It's the appearance. 54:18 is the flash. 54:25 is the turn. It does seem to be a turn there, unless I'm seeing things. But anyway, but as you can see, it's still an object. It hasn't evaporated or dissipated in any way. It still looks as firm and as object-like as it is, you know. And it goes off on a journey across the sky, and it lasts until the very end. Now, I have had lots of these, you know. You might say, oh wow, coincidence, that's, you know, interesting to see that, you know, a nice coincidence that it flashed. But actually, it was timed. It was a timed flash. Because, yeah, it just flies on there and goes down that way. Oh, yeah, here's a nice fact. Ooh, here. So 54:13 is where it appears. So the crack is this. Crack means gossip situation, but mainly it means insane fun, involving alcohol and nudity and probably a bit of fighting. It's the Irish way. Yeah, there's this, I was looking at this, you know, and here it comes 5413. Tricky. You can just see it there above the 3, and that's it coming up. So now the point about this was that I was looking at this light. This comes up at this point and just happens to shine right here, you know? And but that's the one shine, you know. It was right where it basically intrudes on my shot, you know. But right, let's have a look at it. And that flickering across the screen is me waving my hand back and forth, and that's me letting myself know, because I don't have audio on this camera. That would be me letting myself know, right, I can see this with my eye beyond satellite viewing time, which is mainly twilight. So I avoid twilight like the plague. I am 2 hours beyond twilight at the very least, you know, so therefore seeing a light with your eye at that stage, it's not a satellite, because there's no sun. Satellite needs a reflection of the sun. It needs to reflect the sun to create its light. It doesn't create its own light, you know. So you know, it's just science. It's science, you know. So that's why I look first with my eye, and then I shoot with the night vision camera. Because the night vision, if you just pointed it up first, you know, you might see satellites. You would see satellites. Probably a few. Well, not too often, not in my experience, but yeah. So I don't bother. You know, I look for the eye first, and that's why the ideal situation is if you have a spotter. And I've started going out with my friend, my best friend, in the north more, and he has been experiencing all his life also. So me and him are going to go out we have been going out, one on the laser, the other on the one spotting on a laser, and the other one on the camera. And I'm just going top speed here. I would suggest to everybody to you know, get yourself a laser, a purple laser actually, because it won't be seen at night, but it does. You know, I've looked at the Pleiades with the purple laser, so it is getting there at least, right? And I'm sure they could sense any bit of light. So that's it. That's the crack. All the best.